Because you know what? It's all of our dirty, dirty legislature's fault. You know, I know, it's okay. Just because you say you're doing the right thing doesn't mean you're doing it. Or maybe you think you're mentally challenged to think that you are doing the right thing and you're not. You're not following your gut. You're just doing it anyways so that you can be selfish and greedy and disrespectful. Well, you know what? You're not going to get respect if you're giving disrespect. If you're not going to give respect, don't expect it back. And somebody's going to call you out, and I'm that woman. I'm that entertainer's going to call you all out on your dirty behavior. You're not doing it and getting away with it anymore. It's not going to happen. I'm calling all recruits to follow me and help me in this whole ordeal. Somebody should be taking over. You know, they should not be left to be doing whatever they damn well please for whatever they think they should. They don't own me. This is a free country. They don't own you either. But they seem to think they do during a world national emergency and a pandemic. They're going to cash up on every human being and not give them any of it. From where I come from, that is some shady deal business there. And I'll call it out. I'm not the one. I'm not the one you think you're going to get away with all that stuff. You know? And maybe with the blonde wig on, but not with this dark, devious one. You know? And if I was in another state, I'd probably do the same thing, you know? But this is my home state, and I live here, so I have a right. I have my First Amendment right, and I'm going to speak it, whether you like it or not. Too bad. And if it's not true, then why are you getting mad? You know? So, there's some stuff that's going to change, whether you like it or not. You're not going to get away with it. You're not going to. No. And I live on a private road, and people on this road take their privacy seriously. So, just so you know, I'm not the one. You're just going to have to take my criticism. You're going to have to do something about it. And that's that. You know? And I'm not going to stop until I get justice. Until I get through to each and every one of you. You know? Those dirty deals and those inconsiderateness and the inhumanity, the devious deception. No. Just because you write it down on paper thinking that it's right, it's not right. And when you're doing it, it's still not right. You should have trusted your gut. You know? So, I'm not going to post this until after the election, until after I get some justice and I get some people on my side, some very powerful people. Because I deserve it. I come from a very distinguished family. I can't believe I squandered most of my life. But not today, you know. This is a new and improved person here, you know. And I should not be taken lightly, you know. My family are famous. They brought a lot of taxes. They paid to help build Bangor, half of it. And they helped build Cascade Park. And my great aunt was a Rockette. So don't mess with me. I'm not the one. I'm not going to allow it. You're not going to win. Because I will. You know, I'll call on my family to come back. I've already been in contact with some of them. And I won't need them. I'll get some more powerful people. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ha. Anyways. Sorry. I have a personality that just goes out of control sometimes. Not to hurt people's feelings. It's just in my nature to stick up for people who can't stick up for themselves. You know? That's what you guys are doing. You're taking advantage of people who are vulnerable. It's like childish school kid stuff. Stuff that we learned in school, you know? A healthy debate. Do what's right. Don't do what's wrong. If you feel like you're doing what's wrong, you're doing what's wrong. Like, let's do it right. So, I want to redo. I want a whole cleanup of our legislature. All of it. Ugh. My niece and nephews live in this state. And I'm telling you what, if you destroy their future, that would not be a good idea. That's not a threat. It's actually like a promise. So before I die, I want to make sure and secure my family's future. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to do so. Bring it right to the Supreme Court. Federal Supreme Court. Yeah, I know my law. I know it very well. I know my rights. I know what I have to do. And I will have to do everything I have to do to make you change what you're doing. So get with it. Or get out of there. Ta-ta. La-la.